What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Afro Joe, the Wicked Ten like a T.I. motherfucking is. You might see a picture of Cyntoia Brown flashing for your eyes. A 16-year-old girl committing a crime. 4 years, 4 years ago, I did a video about Cyntoia Brown, about how a 16-year-old girl was pimped out by a thug named Cutthroat in the city of Nashville, Tennessee, my hometown, Afro Joe's hometown. And I knew it, and she killed a 46-year-old man named Alan because she was scared, thought that the man was going to rape and kill her. This is back in 2003, and she was sentenced to life in prison with no parole. When I heard this story, I said her story sounds so similar like Sarah Cluzon. See, back in the mid 90s to early 2000s, Sarah Cluzon was pimped, molested, and raped between the ages 11 to 16. Sarah Cluzon committed a crime just as well as Cyntoia Brown. What happened was, it's not one of what happened was, it's more like this is what happened. Sarah Cluzon killed her pedophile pimp and was charged with murder and sentenced to life in prison with no parole. And her story hit mainstream media, the Dr. Phil show. Now she's out. She's in her 30s and she out. And that's Sarah Cluzon. And like I said, I did videos on both young ladies, Sarah Cluzon and Cyntoia Brown. I did that 4 years ago about these ladies on one of my channels. On on one of my channels, when I talked about Cyntoia Brown, I got over 17,000 views. That's 4 years ago. On my other channel, I got 57,000 views. And I talked about this 4 years ago about this girl putting in a grown up position by being pimped out, raped, and molested at a young age. I also mentioned this Tennessee is the second highest rate of teen sex trafficking in this country, my hometown, my home state. I'm ashamed of that because this goes on. I think New York City is number one, or Chicago. And I've talked about this 4 years ago that this girl needs to be set free, saying with Sarah Cluzon. Sarah Cluzon's free. After the video I made about Sarah Cluzon, I found out she was freed. The judge saw the case, looked at it, and overruled the verdict. So Sarah Cluzon's free. And it's funny how this girl, Cyntoia Brown, went through the same hell as Sarah Cluzon, and Cyntoia Brown is still in prison. I've read comments over the last 4 years, people saying it was more like both sides. On one side, I saw comments saying, well, she needs to be free. She was 16 years old. She was forced into prostitution. She was forced to have sex with men. She was raped and molested. Set her free. On the other side of the fence, people said she needs to be in jail because she killed an innocent man. She killed an innocent man. And when I looked at those people and I sat up there and I looked, I said, innocent. Innocent. You telling me that this girl been pimped out at a young age of 16 years old by by a thug ass fool, forced into prostitution, raped, molested, beaten, and broken. Only time this, only time Cyntoia Brown's story has been in the spotlight was on the news of Nashville, Tennessee, because it happened in my hometown. In my hometown, the news and PBS did a documentary. That was it. When I saw that, I did a video about it talking about this story. And didn't get no mainstream media since then. No mainstream, no nothing. Then I find out Rihanna, no Rihanna, Ella, Ella, posted something on Instagram talking about, well, yeah, everybody screaming free Meek Miller, but y'all need to be sitting up there saying free Cyntoia Brown. I said that 4 years ago. 4 years ago. I said that 4 years ago, free this girl because she went through so much hell. And I don't think giving her life in prison was the best thing to do. This girl went through hell. Yeah, maybe get her some help. Sit her down and not lock her up forever in the prison cell, but go send her into a mental institute to get her help for some years. Like 5 years, yeah. 4 years, yeah, get her mental help. Help her, not hurt her. It just made it worse. And when I sit there and I seen Martin, what was it? Was it Roland S. Martin talk about it? I tried to tweet him. I definitely ought to tweet him this video and Rihanna too. And Kim Kardashian, even Kim Kardashian's got on this freezing. Where was y'all at 4 years ago? Where was y'all at back in 2003 saying this? Y'all could sit up and say, "Well, Afro Joe, where was you at?" I was sitting up here. I didn't know about this story until I did the Syracuse story. And I did that video 4 years ago about Cyntoia Brown talking about this girl needs to be free. 4 years ago, 4 years today, people want to say free her. This girl spent 14 years in a state penitentiary for killing a man because she thought she was about to get raped or killed. I don't blame her. Yeah, y'all probably sit up there and say, "Oh, how can you not blame her for killing this man?" I said the reason why is because you got to think about what the hell she went through. And for all those people to sit out there and say, "Well, she deserved jail time." So you telling me this girl deserves jail time, and you think pedophiles, you think people raping kids are okay to be free and get away with things? I guess so because she she thought she was about to get killed or raped. I don't blame her for that. She made a mistake by doing that. But you got to remember, she was forced into prostitution. Well, you can sit up and say, "Well, she was doing drugs." Think about it. She got this grown ass man named Cutthroat forcing her to have sex and do drugs. If she didn't do drugs with Cutthroat, he would have killed her ass. He would have killed her. Like I said, I did this video 4 years ago. On one channel, I got 17,000 views. On the other one, 57,000 views. And ain't nobody said nothing in the media about this girl. Y'all sitting up here talking about free Meeks, Miller. Oh, the new episode of Kim Kardashian. We love Kate and Jenna. And this girl sitting in prison for 14 years because she was scared that she was going to get killed or raped. And all these people, she deserved jail. So you just think every time I see a comment where somebody say she deserved to be in prison, I look at them and say, "Well, you saying she deserved to be in prison? Does that mean that your child deserved to be raped by a grown ass man? Is that what that means?" So she got to pay. When I looked at this stuff where people left comments on my videos about this, and I look at it and I say, "So you telling me this girl deserved to be in prison because she thought she was gonna die that day, and grown ass so she thought she was gonna die that day, but it's okay for a man, grown ass man or woman, to molest a child? Cause that's what he's coming off as. I ain't saying you doing, but it's coming off like that. But so for Rihanna, fuck you. You took too fucking long to say something about this. You could have said this shit 14 years ago. Like y'all can sit up and say, "Well, Afro Joe, you said it happened in your hometown. Why ain't you know about it?" Like 14 years ago, I was 18 in another city living. working. I didn't hardly have time to watch the news. I was being a teenager. But when I found out about this, I was more hurt to see that this girl went through all this hell and nobody helped her. Nobody got her out. Nobody did a damn thing to help this girl. They just let this girl sit in a prison cell because of what? I don't think this girl needs to be in jail or prison because of what she's been through. I think she needed to be helped more than she needed to be hurt. It's a damn shame that people waited this long to say something about this. I just said this shit 4 years ago, people. 4 years ago, and this girl's still sitting in prison. Nobody came to her defense. It's like, what about you, Afro? Why didn't you come to the defense? Dude, what money? If I had the money, if I had that PewDiePie, Jake Paul, Logan Paul money, that money, I'll hire the best damn lawyers in this country to get her off, to get her out. She didn't deserve to be in prison. She deserved to get that help. And all these people, she deserved to be locked up. And so does your mama. So does your mama. That was just wrong for y'all to say she deserved to be in prison because she was put into prostitution. So you're blaming her for being a hoe. I'm not calling the hoe. Y'all are calling the hoe. When she was forced into prostitution, nobody saved her ass. But it took a lot of fucking nerve for y'all bitch ass little motherfuckers to leave comments. She deserved to be in prison because she killed a 46-year-old man. What the hell a child supposed to do in an adult situation? Like Dr. Phil always said, you never put a child in an adult situation. And she was put in an adult situation. She had a choice. Either this guy kills her or she kills him. She was put in that decision. Her mind wasn't developed that much to make a good choice. And she paid for her mistakes. But motherfuckers sit up on YouTube leaving comments and she deserved jail time. What if it was one of your kids? What if it was your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your cousin, somebody in your family that went through the same shit as this girl? I bet y'all was singing a different tune then. This story ain't hit no 2020, no 48 hours, no Dateline, nothing. But this girl sitting up here going went through all this hell for nothing. But to me, I think this girl needs to be free. And Rihanna, shut your bitch ass up. Roland S. Martin, you, I can't talk shit about you because you do make good points. But I have talked about this, and I saw your video talking about this, and I did leave a comment on it. I did this so long ago, 4 years ago, and this girl still sits in lockup. And I've seen comments of people putting up petitions and saying she needs help in the comment section. But that's how it was. But tell me what you think down in the comment section. If you like what you heard, like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. Let's see if we can get Cyntoia Brown out of prison. If you want Cyntoia Brown out of prison, help me like get if you want Cyntoia Brown out of prison, let's get her out of prison. Let's make this video get out there so people will see this girl, how much hell this girl went through. To the point where everybody on in the out there, I want to like let's make this video viral where everybody out there will know what happened. To know that this happens every day. That teen trafficking happens every day. Let's see if we can do that. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Tumblr. Follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to check out my fan page, my like page down in the description. Tell me what you think. Peace, love, and effort.